Good morning, students. Welcome to the next revision lesson on the chapter Playing with Numbers. So, till yesterday, we learned common multiples and common factors. So, let's revise another topic today. Divisibility test. So, here are the conditions for divisibility by sum of the numbers. So, the first number is 2. If the ones digit of the number is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then the number is divisible by 2. That means all the even numbers are divisible by 2. What about 3? If the sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 3, then we add the digits of the number. If the sum is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 3. Okay, so here example is 489. The sum of the digits is 21, so it is divisible by 3. Now 4, if the number formed by last two digits of the number is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. So if we take the example 5184, so the number formed by last two digits is 84. So it is divisible by 4. 84 is divisible by 4. Hence 5184 is also divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5 is very easy if the ones digit of the number is 0 or 5. So if the ones place digit of any number is 0 or 5, then you can straight away be very sure that the number is divisible by 5. Next, if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Okay, like for example 7296 is divisible by 2 because it is even number, and sum of the digits is 24, which is divisible by 3, so it is divisible by both 2 and 3, hence it is divisible by 6 as well. Next, 8, if the number formed by last three digits of the number is divisible by 8. Okay, in 4 what was it? Last two digits, but for 8 it will be last three digits. So the last three digits of 76,432 is 432, which is divisible by 8. Hence 76,432 is divisible by 8. Okay, for 9 it is same as divisibility test of 3. If the sum of digits is divisible by 9. So the sum of digits of 6426 is 18, and 18 is divisible by 9, hence it is divisible by 9. Now for 10 it is also very easy. If the ones place digit is 0, then it is divisible by 10. Now for 11 you have to be very cautious. What we do, we start from the ones place and we count the number of odd places and the digits at even places. So we find the sum of the digits at odd places and the sum of the digits at even places. So for 1,23,574, the sum of the digits in odd places is 4 plus 5 plus 2 is 11, and sum of the digits in even places is 7 plus 3 plus 1, that is 11. Now we find the difference of both the sums. So if the difference comes 0 or a multiple of 11, then the given number is divisible by 11. So it is divisible by 11 because the difference is 0. Now let's come to the new topic, factorization. What is factorization? Expressing a number as the product of its factors is called factorization. Okay, like for example 60, if you write it as 2 into 6 into 5, so 2, 6 and 5 are its factors, and when all three are multiplied they give 60. So this is factorization of 60. Alright, now we come to prime factorization. What is prime factorization? Expressing a number as the product of only its prime factors is called prime factorization. Like we take the same example, 60 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Okay. Now we come to example, express 4620 as the product of its prime factors. So you remember we learned two methods of factorization. One was factor tree and the other was repeated division method. So we will find the prime factorization of this number by repeated division method. So we'll take this number, we'll draw a line beside it, and then draw a line below it. Now we'll take the smallest prime number by which it is divisible. So which number is that? Correct, 2, because it is an even number. So it will give 2310. Again it is divisible by 2. So how much will it give as quotient? Correct, 1155. Now is it divisible by 2? No. Is it divisible by 3? Yes, the sum of the digits is 12, so it is divisible by 3. So if we divide it by 3, it will give 385. Now, is it divisible by 3 now? No, it is divisible by 5 because the ones place digit is 5. So it will give 77. And now it is divisible by 7 to give 11. And 11 is a prime number, so we get 1 in the end. So 4620 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 11. So here we have expressed 4620 as the product of its prime factors. Okay? Okay, now highest common factor. Find the HCF of 24, 60 and 80. 24, 64 and 80. Okay? So we have learned 3 methods of finding the prime factors, finding the HCF. So first was listing the factors. So yesterday we did common factors. So that very method is for finding the HCF. Second was by prime factorization. We prime factorize each number and take out the common factors. And the third method is division method. So we will do that in that way. So we will take any two numbers and make the smaller number the divisor and the greater number the dividend. So 24 and 64 we are taking. So how much time will it go? 2 times. $16. So 16 will become the divisor and the last divisor becomes the dividend. It will go 1 time. So how much is the remainder here? Yes, you are correct, 8. Now 8 will become the divisor and 16 will become the dividend. So it will go 2 times and will not get any remainder now. Now 8 is the last divisor, so we'll take 8 as the divisor and the remaining number as the dividend. So 80 is the last number, so it will go 10 times. We get 80, remainder is 0. Now the last divisor is 8, so HCF is 8. So this is the way of finding HCF. Now let's number lowest common multiple. So we learnt 3 ways of finding lowest common multiple as well. So those were listing multiples, by prime factorization, and by repeated division method or division method. So we'll find it by division method only. So 16, 18 and 24. So what is the LCM of 16, 18 and 24? So what we do, we write these numbers together and we draw a line beside it and below it. Now we take the smallest prime number by which all 3 numbers are divisible. So what is that? Correct, 2. So we'll divide all 3 numbers by 2 and it will give 8, 9 and 12. Now what we do? We take the number by which we are able to divide the maximum number. So we take 2 again. Okay, so it will give 4, 9 and 6. 9 is not divisible by 2, so we will not touch it. Again, we'll take 2 and it will give us 2, 9 and 3. Now we have two numbers which are divisible by 3 here, 9 and 3, so we'll take 3 and it will give us 2, 3 and 1. So LCM of 16, 18 and 24 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 3, that is 216. So this was our revision lesson till LCM. So I hope it is getting clear, students. Be ready for your exams, keep studying thoroughly and have a good day.